Okay, everybody, come on along with me. We got a new permission, mid-1800s house. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, you know what it is? I think it's... Holy smokes. Yep, this is the other plate. That looks like an iron buckle. I keep finding these. Indian head penny numbers. That is a Victorian dress sash buckle. Hey, buddy.
Hi, friends. Steve Okino with History in the Hand Metal Detecting, and I'm inviting you to come along with us today as we've just gotten a new permission out in the country. This very old, I would say, the owner thinks it was mid to early 1800s. So judging from the size of the monstrous walnut trees and locust trees in the front yard, it's been a couple hundred years. So I've never been here before. I don't know if other people have detected here, but we have the opportunity to spend a couple hours here today. Let's see what we can find. Come on along. See if we can get some history in our hand.
Well, we're at our first hole. It's kind of a scratchy signal, but it's deeper than I thought. So sometimes that's good. What in the world? It's huge. Looks like a flag holder, or maybe something that held flowers, possibly. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the spout of a watering can. That's what I think it is, and that's what I'm gonna say it is. Oh, that's cool. Brass. They're gonna love seeing this, especially since she has such nice flower beds here. Wicked cool. Awesome first hole. On to the next. Well, we just dug this out. That's what you call big iron. I don't know what it is, but it was super deep. Wow. We've got a 96 signal in the plug. That is a high number. Holy smokes. It's a telephone bell.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
That is amazing. No wonder it was a 96. Yep, my guess is that would be a telephone bell. Amazing. This appears to be the second one of these that we have found. I think it had something to do with maybe gardening, but we found two. It looks like this hung. I don't know if that was hard to tell where the hanger used to be, but there's definitely a dip in the bottom. Oh no. This hanger would have been up here, and it would have held something round. Well, whatever it is, we have found it. It's got the looks of maybe being plate for a clock. It's got the strange colored, or the strange shaped cutouts. It's been bent over on itself. I do not know. It looks like it had a round portion, and it is halfway between the barn and the house. So your guess is as good as mine. Inner tube, valve stem, brass. Got another 92, just screaming signal. Not a quarter, but what in the world could it be? It is the other plate. Yep. This is the other plate. We found the other one way up there by the barn. This one has not been folded over. I wonder if this was the workings of the. I wonder if this was the workings of that the telephone, because we found a bell right over there. If we find another bell in this area, it could be that this was one of the old-fashioned crank telephones. Yep, and there's another one of those little tabs that can be moved. So that is interesting. Love it. I see some rust in the soil. So there's another, looks like electrical part. This just goes to my theory that maybe this was one of the original old Ma Bell telephone parts. That's interesting. All right, on to the next. Boy, everything's so deep here. But this soil is so fine. It's very fine, and it's got a lot of moisture in it. I see iron. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that was it, huh? So that looks like an iron buckle, probably. I mean, it's the right shape for a shoe buckle, but I think that was probably a buckle for a horse harness or horse tack of some type. That'd be my guess. Still, though, that's got some serious age to it. And you know what? This is the second one I've found in just a few days that are curved like that. Really cool. Okay, somebody help me out. I keep finding these, and I'm not sure what they are. Most of the ones I find are smaller. It's aluminum? Was it some sort of a round wick chimney? What in the world were these for? I can't figure it out. It looks like it definitely was round. If you know, please comment. By the way, that was in the same hole. I didn't check it until after I replaced the plug. That was stupid. I won't do that again. I got a nice clear signal. It was... Looks like I wasn't very accurate with my plug. But we have Indian head penny numbers. So I'm very interested to see what this is going to be. Wow, I do not recognize. How? You've got to be kidding. It's modern. I received permission to hunt this property earlier in the summer, but it was so dry I didn't want to risk. Oops, might help if I turn that on. I didn't want to risk making dead spots in the lawn. Obviously the landowner really cares about the appearance, so I waited until we have received a lot of rain in the last week, and you can tell because there's so much moisture in this soil. I was off a little bit with my plug. Well, I'd say we've got it close now. It looks like, yep, that is a Victorian dress sash buckle. Half of it. They were ornate little things. Wow, that is just pretty. So that's half, and there was another half that would hook over this. And then there was usually a small Usually there was a small piece. Yep, we can still see where it was connected. There was a small piece that went right across here that the little belt would go underneath. And it's possible that that's still in the hole, but that also may have been what broke off. But there's always a nice little design on these. So I love holding history in the hand like that. Who knows? Perhaps we'll find the other half here. But that is, that's really neat. So my hunt so far has been basically between these flowers about 20 feet out. You can see my line. You can see where I walked right there. So maybe 20 by 60 so far. We found all this stuff in that tiny little area. That's encouraging to me because it makes me think that maybe there haven't been a ton of detectors here in the past, because normally I'm just, picking through the leftovers. Although haven't found any old coins, so who knows. We'll keep picking away, low and slow, see what we can find. We got a thin signal. Hey, buddy. Aren't you nice? Yes, you are. I don't want you to get you dirty. All right. Whatever we have, it is in here, and it's aluminum foil. Landowner's going out to mow. Another one of these. Still no idea. If you know, please tell me. What do we got, Fred? What do we got? Don't know what it is. But it sounded to me like a silver dime. It is not a silver dime, but it sounded like a silver dime. We didn't find a ton of stuff today, but we did find some interesting things. Coinage was notably absent. We only found a couple of modern ones, but we did find a solid brass hook. We found a little brass eyelet. We found a Victorian dress sash buckle, which is cool. We found multiple parts of what I think was an old telephone. And I finally figured out what these are. The property owner told me that these are hair curlers. So it is awesome to know that. Valve stem, some electrical thing. We discovered, he told us that when he was a kid, they had a swing set with 2 rings on it that they could swing on. And I'll bet you that's what these were. I'll bet they broke off and fell into the dirt. And we found this brass, I think it was for a watering can. But that's interesting. You'll hear me say that a lot. I say it's interesting because I'm very interested in all the stuff that we find. So this is Steve checking out for today. Thanks for coming along on another fabulous hunt. And we will see you next time on History in the Hand. But don't forget, if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it. Next time on History in the Hand.